Like last time this thing was out,
Yeah.
I didn't hit this thing. But
So last time you were here.
the worst was around this corner over here.
Yeah.
The blocking sled was out.
And so you were just coming around the corner
I was so pissed. I was so mad. I nailed it. And I know the people at this school, so I know that blocking sled shouldn't be out on this track, but I hit that track, hit that blocking sled, and
so this time around we're doing a lap just to check for any.
Check, yeah. Since I hit that, I think I've been on this track once before.
Yeah.
Well, once after that time.
Yeah.
So I just do the lap, make sure nothing's in the way. Yeah, you don't want to hit that early in the morning.
So we've got started at 4:45, and we were just saying that in the comment section of the last video, people were saying they think you might train at this hour because that's the time of the race.
Yeah. Well, it was pointed out to me, and I'm definitely training this early out of necessity, not choice. I have a second run I do when I get off out of the classroom.
Yeah.
This is the first one that I do before I go in. I like to get the bigger one done in the morning. So, yeah, I'm up this early. Not by choice.
It definitely is getting a little bit cooler in the afternoons, but
yeah,
it's probably just easier to knock it out in the morning.
Yeah. Just get the hard thing done first.
Yeah. And
who knows what happens during the day.
Exactly. So we're 9 days to go until Chicago.
Yep.
What's on today?
Today we're gonna have 600, 200 rest.
Yep.
So just getting the legs moving. I mean, splits, I don't care about. Track's kind of tough, real early in the morning I found, but just get the legs moving, get things turned over, put in a hard effort the last half, and then that's it. I mean, nothing crazy today.
So sorry, how many?
It's gonna be 10.
10,600.
Yeah, 10,600.
Okay, cool. So last weekend you had the Ekiden.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, let's hear a bit about that.
So I ran a 6.07 mile leg. The pace, I mean, I ran low 29 for that.
Okay.
So
at altitude.
At altitude. So I think maybe I would have been able to break 30, which is encouraging. It's encouraging to see that. I've never ran an Ekiden before.
Yeah.
So my sash flew off.
Okay.
And I had to run through, we did it out at the Boulder Reservoir, and I had to run kind of into this field and get it.
Yeah. Like in the middle of the.
Yeah, in the middle of the leg. Yeah. It just flew off, and so it was a really hard effort, and I definitely pushed a lot. But seeing that pace, that would have been like a high 29 or low 30 10K is very encouraging.
Yeah, especially at
that. When it comes
at 5,300 feet.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a relay. You're out by yourself.
Yeah.
I was passing a lot of chicks.
Yeah. So,
I mean, that's another aspect of it, I guess, is you always feel bad when you're just rolling up a bunch of women who are out running, but it was fun. It was cool.
Yeah.
I hope they do it every year.
Yeah.
The sash thing is hard because mine came untied and blew away, and then you're kind of holding it the rest of the time because you're just worried it'll blow away again. But it was cool.
And so on the training front, so we're 9 days out.
Yep.
Do you know what you've got between now and Chicago?
I don't.
Jonesy tells you pretty late.
I'll do a workout on Tuesday.
Okay.
It'll most likely be something like 3-minute repeats.
Okay.
Something really light. like 6x3 minute is my best guess, or 3x5 minute. Those are gonna be the two that it's most likely gonna be. That one is just gonna be going through the motions, just getting the legs moving before I race on that Sunday. Really right now, these next, 9 days? In the next 9 days, it's just about getting as much rest as I can, making sure that, I don't really like to think too much about this stuff, but just making sure I'm ready, getting ready for it, making sure the speed is still there. So it's just tuning things up, but really there's nothing to be gained that last month. It's all about maintenance and feeling good. On the track with the cleats.
Okay.
And the last time I was wearing spikes.
Yeah.
So I picked it up and moved it.
Yeah.
And it is heavy. Like that thing was moving that was harder than moving the blocking sleds.
Yeah. Okay. Track workout like this, what will you wear?
So with not really being concerned about pace, I'll go with the Takumi Sim.
Okay.
These are the old ones. I have the new ones. I haven't tried them on. I mean, I just rather get the miles worth out of these first, but it's a racing flat by Adidas. Really lightweight. They have the light strike foam in there, so it's really responsive. Lightweight, has a bit of pop to it, and it just helps move faster in them. Just for the short, fast stuff, this is what I'll go to.
Sure.
I don't really like using a whole bunch of carbon plate whenever I'm training, because a lot of the stuff I do, I don't really need it.
Yeah.
So I don't use a whole bunch of it, but yeah, I like using these. It's a good shoe.
Okay. And so, what has Jonesy prescribed you an effort, or is it just
getting the legs moving?
Get it
I
done.
mean, there's nothing to be done now with how close we are. So he just sent out the workout, and he didn't say anything with the text about effort, but I know Jonesy and I know today's just about feeling comfortable and just moving the legs fast. That's it.
Sure.
I mean, we'll see what it looks like the first lap, the first rep, and then go from there.
Are you going to take any notice of your times?
Yeah, I'll hit the splits every 600.
Yeah.
And then after the first two, I usually just look at the first two and then judge the rest of the workout after that. Like if the first two are at 72 pace or 74s or even like 68s, then I'll know where to go from there.
Yeah. And you said before in the warm-up that very rarely do you take notice of the splits, but on the track you do. Yeah,
track's the only time I'll ever know. When I do track workouts, it's the only time I ever know how fast I'm running. Distance days is all for minutes. A lot of the efforts I do for workouts are all minutes, so track is the only time I get kind of a gauge of where that actual fitness is.
Okay. You're going to start up here at the...
Yeah, I'll start up there. Finish over there. All right.
How's that?
So I was 150.
Okay.
So we're starting off slow,
Yeah.
but
Progress through the workout.
yeah, I'd rather feel comfortable the whole time than worry about a split.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a week out.
Yeah, exactly.
What's gonna happen? All right. So that was 148.
Nice.
All right. 3.
Number 4.
Yep. There we go. So that was 45.
Okay.
Just had to warm up.
Yeah. It is pretty cold. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what the temp is, maybe 50 something.
I think it's below 50.
Yeah. Okay.
It's probably
Maybe high 40s.
maybe mid 40s. I can see my breath.
Yeah. I'm surprised you went with the attire. It's a little chilly. I'm wearing a bit more than you.
I'm used to it. This is that weird temperature where in between reps you get cold.
Yeah.
But if I had a long sleeve on, I'd be miserable right
Yeah,
now
that's true.
doing these reps. Yeah, so hovering around 70-second quarters. You just kind of gotta take with the legs, give you some days.
Yeah. What time do you wake up when you train at 4:45?
Actually, I'm probably like at 4. So it's 4
Okay.
out the door.
Out the door at 4.
Yeah. Getting enough sleep, when you wake up this early and do this, is hard. Especially when I'm taking a college class right now. I'm teaching high school classes. So whenever you teach, 5 high school classes and you're taking 1 college credit, yeah, it's tough. It's a lot of work. All right. 70s might be the story of the day here.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is fine. I mean, 440s for the marathon.
Yeah.
All right. Just see how it feels.
Yeah. You're gonna try and
On
pick it
this
up
one.
a little bit.
Yeah, just see how it feels on this one. I mean, there's that balance.
Yeah.
I want to feel comfortable through all this. So if 70s is, if that's the pace, then that's the pace, you know? All right.
Two to go.
Yeah. That one was 68s.
Okay.
So
142, 143.
yeah. That one was 143. So just gotta cruise along there.
Yeah.
2 to go. But sometimes it's just, you get so tired
Yeah.
when you try and pick that pace up.
Yeah.
I haven't been on the track in a bit, too.
Okay.
It's been a few weeks. Normally I do a lot of it.
Okay.
All right. Oh man,
How you feeling?
It-
Pretty good.
today's hard.
Today's hard?
I mean, just getting them legs moving. Sometimes, you know, like your legs are setting a pace,
Yeah.
and right now, I am really struggling breaking that like 70,
69.
68,
Yeah.
69 pace. So
Okay.
let's see what the last one is. Oh, that one was 142, so
Cool. Good stuff. 10 down.
yeah, that's it.
Let's get jogging.
That's the marathon. Like, I feel like everyone's like, oh, marathon training, you can't run faster in it. Or like sucks the speed out of your legs. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I feel like when you try to pick things up, it's easier. It's almost easier with track workouts to start off hard
Yeah.
and just try and stay with that pace
Yeah, sure.
than it is to try and pick things up. Your legs just get so drained. 40. Like, that's fine for me.
Yeah.
At least I didn't run into a blocking sled.
So, to clarify, last time you were here, you didn't do a test run before, and you just ran into this barricade.
So it was one of them like this.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And it was around that corner over there.
Yeah.
But it was the bigger ones. It was the ones where there's like 2 of them attached to each other. That one has like 4. But I was coming around. I didn't run around the track. I just warmed up. I did a couple strides on the 100, and I was coming around this far turn. Yeah, and I just ran straight into the sled. I just slammed right into it, fell over. I mean, it really hurt, but that's how I started my day off at 4 a.m. Just because, especially early in the mornings in the dark, is it doesn't have the metal rim.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to worry about tripping over that or hitting that.
Yeah.
Like that railing, it doesn't have a railing. Yeah. So that's one good thing. Just because sometimes you get out here early in the morning and it's dark and your legs are just kind of sluggish and you can trip up on that. But yeah, the blocking sled.
It's still dark. We're on a cool down. So I'm curious to know if you have any fueling or carbohydrate loading strategies coming up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be using Martin.
Yep.
The Martin packets. What I usually do is a gel every 10K.
Okay.
And then I like just to pin 1 or 2 to my shorts, just in case I'm feeling I need it, or if I miss a bottle. Those are really the only two things I'll take.
Sure. How about in the days leading up to the race? Will you do anything different?
No. Just easy running, trying to get as much rest as I can.
Okay.
Not much. I mean, the work's done at this point, so I'm just trying to get as much rest, as much sleep as I can, and just hopefully be ready to go when it comes to Sunday. Next Sunday. My plan is I will substitute teach and then run for the next couple of years.
Okay.
Now, it's just one of those things. I could adjust to all this and then adjust to the schedule. Maybe it gets easier and I find new ways of coping with it. I think that's possible, but it's really, really hard to work a job like teaching where you're in the building at 6:45, 7, like 7 o'clock, and then you leave the building. I think I left the building last night at 4:30, maybe 5.
Yeah, it's a long day.
I mean, it's a long day.
And you were saying before off camera that it feels like 2 40-hour jobs.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, and I'm learning a lot about it right now. I haven't had a whole lot of experience with it, but it does. It feels like I work 2 40-hour-a-week jobs. Just running takes a lot out of you, and I think mentally, it just mentally feels like that, where there's just a lot of stuff that comes up. My mentor teacher describes teaching as you're just putting out fires all day. And that's what, I would 100% agree with that. Sometimes you have kids send you emails at 5 p.m. You just got home, you're cooking dinner, and it's, Mr. Butler, I know this is late, but can I turn it in? So then you're grading the late assignment, once you got home, so it's another 30 minutes of work, and then your lesson planning after that. It's pretty non-stop.